Good morning to you. Now at 6:08. Tucson is celebrating its 244th birthday today, and this year will include lots of celebration.
Yeah, not on your sides, Veronica Acosta joining us now with more on those celebrations and a little more on the history behind the old pueblo. Veronica, good morning.
Mark, Whitney, good morning. Well, we're at the Presidio San Agustin del Tucson Museum. It's a place that's really filled with so much of Tucson's history. As you all mentioned, Tucson's birthday is today, 244 years for sure, a huge milestone. And this morning we do have Amy Hartman here with us, and you are going to be talking all about Tucson's history. And we're in a very special room. Walk us through exactly what this room is, why it looks this way, all that good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is an example of what a barracks might have looked like for the Presidio soldiers. So this is like 1780s, and single men, of course, had to live together. And this would have been the kind of space that they were in. They might have, if they were lucky, they might have had a cot. And you can see some of the outfits that they might have worn. I always think about the American Revolution, just as a reminder. Think about the red coats. Well, these guys wore blue, but it was the same idea. These were Spanish soldiers. And I just am amazed when you think about the heat here in Tucson. These guys were in their wool coats and hats and vests, and then they were carrying weapons as well. So tonight we're going to be just celebrating all of history, not just this part of history. It'll be very multicultural. We're going to have dancing and mariachi and lots of fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Amy. And one of the things that Amy and I were talking about is that tonight's performance, it's going to be living history. So you're not technically seeing a show, you're more so seeing a bunch of reenactors kind of reenact what their daily lives would be like if they were still in 1975. And one of the very cool things in here that I want to point out is this. This is what's called la cuera, and this is actually seven layers rather of deer skin. And for those of you at home who aren't familiar, la cuera just means skin in Spanish. We have more info on our website for tonight's celebration. You can go check that out. We're live at the Presidio San Agustin del Tucson Museum. Veronica Acosta, KGUN 9 on your side.